club. Beautiful day here at the club. Again, unfortunately, we're not able to go on the tennis or the pickleball court, but we're inside right now, and today is family day here at Kings Creek. I have my wife. Everybody say hi to my wife, Kirsten. Kirsten, say hi.
Hi.
Okay. And I have my daughter, Maddie. Okay. Hi. Maddie's here. We're going to have some fun today. We're going to be using either a tennis or a pickleball paddle. So what I want everybody to do is to grab a ball. Okay. So everybody grab a ball. Okay. And you know what? I'll use a pickleball racket. All right. And what we're first going to do is we're going to do forehands. So everybody on three, do a split step. 1, 2, 3. Split step. You are frozen. You cannot move. And palms up. We're going to do forehand. Okay. Just hitting the ball up, not moving your feet. Again, you could do it either way. You could say you could do first person who does 10, or you could do competition, weakest link, last man standing. Okay, so we can do this until somebody misses, depending on how you want to do it. Both Maddie and Kirsten are pretty good at this. So, my wife is gone, all right, and I'm gone. So Maddie wins that one. All right, the next one we're going to do is backhands. Okay. All right, backhands. Again, I just want to remind everybody that we have some foam balls here at the club. If you want to come by the club and pick up a foam ball, we'll give you one, okay? Or if you want some of these quick start balls, we have the yellow, red ball, and you could use that. Okay, palms down. And the same thing. Oh, I'm sorry. On three, do split step. 1, 2, 3. Split step. You're frozen. You know how to move. 1. And again, you can do it by either counting. If you can't do 10, then do 5. Okay, and then try to do some goals, you know, where you do 5, and then the next time you say, okay, I'll try to do 7, okay, and do it that way, okay? Oh, my wife is all over the place, okay?
She's doing great.
Okay, all right, great, we're doing great. All right, so now the next one we're going to do is we're going to do flip-flops. Again, I just want to remind everybody, when you're doing these drills, using the continental grip, okay? Again, think of the side of the racket as being a hammer, or taking your fingers, pointing them to either side of the frame, pointing it to the top of the frame. For me as a lefty, I would be pointing my thumb to 1 o'clock, my fingers to 12 o'clock. You guys the exact opposite, with your fingers open just a little bit. And now we're going to do flip-flops. Okay? Again, not moving your feet, Kirsten. Oh my God, she hit her daughter. Okay. And we're going to do flip-flops like that. Okay?
I think, Steve, you're doing great.
All right. The next thing we're going to do, and this is probably a little more difficult with a tennis racket than with a pickleball paddle, is bouncing it down. Okay, bouncing it down and keeping it going. Okay, without moving your feet. And again, you can do this drill. I got my palms down. Now you have your palms down. Kirsten, you have your palms down. Yeah. Really difficult to do with your palms up. Okay, great. All right, the next time what we're going to do is we're going to do it the same way. You're going to bounce down, hit up, catch. Bounce down, hit up, catch. You cannot move your feet. Bounce down, hit up, catch. Bounce down, bounce up, catch. And again, you could be a little somewhat competitive if you want. You could say, okay, the first person who gets 10. So we're going to be a little competitive because Kirsten, whoever loses has to make dinner tonight, okay? All right, that's a great drill. Okay, here we go. Ready? 10. Bounce down, bounce up. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I know who's making dinner tonight.
6, 7, 8, 9.
So Maddie's washing dishes.
All right, Maddie's going. That'll never happen. Okay. All right. So those are just some fun drills that you can do with the family. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do what we call the lobster trap. So, Kirsten, why don't you give your racket to Maddie? And what I'm going to do is, oh no, did she break a nail again? 2 weeks in a row I broke a nail. Okay.
No, nail stylist open, so that's what happens.
Racket in both hands. I'm going to go to her forehand side first. Now you show everybody what your forehand side looks like. Good. All right. And I'm going to bounce it, and then she's going to trap the ball with the 2, and then throw the ball back to me. 1, 2, 3, 3. Now again, what I want you to notice, because she has 2 rackets in her hand, notice the good hip and shoulder rotation that has to occur, and she's on her outside leg, her right leg, and that's what's pushing that ball over back to me. It's a great drill for eye-hand coordination for young people to work on, okay? So again, this is a fun little drill, okay? And then we're going to go to the backhand side. And again, notice how she has that good hip and shoulder rotation, and she's going to be leaning on that outside leg and pushing off with that outside leg. Notice how it flexes, okay? There's no weight on that right leg. It's all on that left leg, and she pushes the ball over. That's outstanding. Great drill to work on for that good hip and shoulder rotation instead of just using all arms. And then the next progression of this drill is she's going to lobster trap it, and then she's going to have to hit it back to me. But we're going to put a little caveat. She has to hit it back to me so I do not move my feet. On 3, do a split step. 1, 2, 3, split step. I am not moving my feet. She has to trap, bounce it, and hit back. So that's 0. Okay? Trap, because she did get in the basket. And that's 1. Bounce. 2. Outstanding, Maddie. Bounce. 3. 4. Now, depending upon how old your child is, okay, is how many you want to do. Set goals that are obtainable, okay? Don't stand there and so your son or your daughter, okay, when you're throwing the ball to them, all right, you got to do what Maddie does. Maddie's a tennis player. She's been playing tennis since how old? Forever. She's been playing forever, okay? And so, but if you give yourself some goals, if they can only do 3, 3's good. Then you can say, okay, next time we could do 5. All right, we're now going to go to the backhand side, okay? Bounce it, and it's really, yep. Notice how she's bouncing it, and she's now hitting a one-handed backhand, okay? But she still has good hip and shoulder rotation, and again, notice that outside leg. The outside leg is flexing and pushing through the stroke. So it's not an all-arm shot. It's not an all-arm shot at all. Okay, and that probably feels a little foreign to Maddie for sure. Okay? All right, Kirsten, come on back in. All right, and let's have both of you stand to the purple cone. And what Maddie's going to do, she's going to stand to the right of it. She's going to come up. She's going to do a 1, 2 split step. 1, 2 split step, and hit the ball right to me. 1, and then she's going to go around. Good, go around. Maddie, Kirsten's going to come up, and there. So each of you, if I don't move my feet, you give yourselves a point. Maddie, how many points you have? 2. 2, right. 3, 4. There we go. Oh, you don't have 4. Excellent. Good volleys. Notice their hands are in front of them. They're doing very little racket movement, okay? And they're moving forward as they go to hit. Good. Okay. Watch Kirsten's. Stop. Notice when my wife is, her feet just stay right there. Excellent for pickleball, okay? Maddie steps into it, okay? But Kirsten's got she's got that rep down good for pickleball for sure. All right, so that was a great presentation of doing that. Now we're going to go off of the backhand side. Again, let me just say this for all you juniors, okay? You will not see one tennis pro on the tour hitting a two-handed backhand volley. Every one of them hits a one-handed backhand volley. The only way you can do it is by having which grip, Spaska?
Continental.
Continental.
Thanks God.
Okay. All right, the continental grip. Okay, if you do not have the continental grip, you will not be able to hit a backhand, a one-handed backhand volley. Okay? So I'm telling you right now, in my opinion, grips are the hardest things if you're doing it wrong at first to change it later on. Okay? Very important at an early age to really start the juniors with a one-handed backhand volley. For kids that are 3, 4, 5, no problem hitting a 2. But as their racket skills start to improve, you got to force them to hit that continental grip. So again, Maddie, you're going to come up, you're going to do your split step, and you're going to prep, and 1. Good. Come on up. Here's some split. Excellent. Very
Sorry, I forgot we're supposed to go this way.
good.
Sorry.
Excellent volleys. Notice how they're keeping their hands in front of themselves. Very little racket movement. And as easy as I'm throwing the ball to them, look how much harder the ball is being hit back to me. And it is because Maddie's using that left leg and pushing with that left leg to get that power behind it. Excellent. Good. All right. So now we're going to do the same thing. Maddie, it's going to be your turn first. And you're going to run up. You're going to do a split step. And you're going to go forehand, backhand. We're going to have a little competition. First one to 5. If you miss the first one, you're out, and the next person has to go. Okay, this must be my West Point background. It's called the FAIR method of teaching at West Point. And what it is at West Point, the FAIR method of teaching is every single day a cadet is being graded on every activity that they do. So when I taught in the phys ed department, these are some of the drills that I would have them do. Okay, every single day they came to the class, I had to grade them on something. So this is one of the drills we did. So Maddie, run up. You're going to do a split step, forehand, backhand. You got 1 point. Come on up, Kirsten. Run up, split, forehand, and backhand. You have a point. First one to 5. 1. Good. You have 2 points. 2 to 1. Look how competitive they are. They don't want to miss. 3. Oh! No! Oh, I should have given her a second chance. Uh-oh. Maddie's going to have 4. Yep, that was my bad. My bad. You have 4, Maddie. Good. Here's 4.
3.
Maddie can win the game right here. This game is over. All right. All right. So let's move the cone back just a little bit. Good. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move back a little bit harder. Why am I doing this? Okay? In tennis, okay, when you come up to the net, you cannot come up to the net like a mad hunter. You can't come rushing up as fast as you can. You have to do your split step. Everybody takes at least 3 or 4 steps, and they get to about the service line. The service line is pretty far back on the, from the net in tennis, okay? Your first volley is your hardest volley. Your first volley is your most important volley. If you don't have a good first volley, you're never going to see the second volley, because one of the things that I'm very big upon when you hit a volley is, Maddie, come on up. You're going to demonstrate. She goes to the cone. She does her split step, and then move forward, and then recover forward. No, go back. You recover forward. Right.
What do you mean?
Come forward. That would be her first volley. Notice her second volley, she's a little bit closer to me, which makes it an easier shot. So I don't want people hitting a volley and recovering backwards. You hit your volley and then move forward, and then you'll go to the next one. All right, ready? So here we go. So you're just doing one volley. Kirsten, you're behind it. Go right up to the yellow cone. Do you split, move forward, and then go off. Good. And then come back. Good. Move. My wife never moves forward. She's the perfect pickleball. Maddie, that was excellent. Kirsten's got that pickleball down great. And Maddie, you can see how Maddie moved forward. Kirsten stayed the same. Oh my God, she stepped forward. Good. So again, and you don't even have to have a lot of balls, because you can see that both Maddie and Kirsten are both hitting the balls right back to me. So Maddie, let's go to the backhand side. Okay? Run up, split. Good. Good. Run up. There she is, not moving her feet again. That was excellent. Now when she moved her wrong foot. Come on up.
At least she's trying, right?
No, no.
Give her a point for that.
This is family, so we can laugh at each other. Okay, this is family. I would not be doing this. I would not be laughing during a lesson. Good. And last one. Good. All right, and Maddie, let's move that cone head just a little bit back, just a little bit more. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Good. Stop. And now you're going to do a forehand, backhand volley. Your first volley is going to be behind the cone head. Second volley is going to be in front of the cone head. Run up, split step, right in front, right behind it. Good. 1. And notice how she closed. Good. Go, Kirsten. Okay. 1, 2. Very good. 1, 2. Very good. Last rep. Very nice, Wally. Excellent. Okay, and Maddie, then we're going to do the backhand side. And again, you can be somewhat competitive, saying that if I catch both balls, you get a point. Okay? So here we go. Ready, backhand, forehand. Ready? Okay, so you would be gone because you missed the first one. Oh, look how upset she is. Okay? You're gone. You missed the first one. One. And there's your first point. Good job. Here we go. One. And there's your first point. Good job. One. Two. And there's your next point. Excellent. Oh, you're gone. Hasta la vista. So what I like, notice I have my teaching basket right here. It's almost the same height as of the net. Very few of you are going to have a teaching basket. If you want, you could use chairs, and people have to hit over the chairs. So you can do these things at home. All right, excellent, guys. That was outstanding. All right. The next thing we have is here, Maddie. Why don't you bring this back with you? And we have balls all over the fitness center. All right. Guys, from standing behind the tape right there, pick up a ball, and the first one drop hit it, and hit it into the basket. Okay? Or you know what? You don't even have to hit it in the basket. Whoever hits it on a fly gets a point. First one who gets 3 wins. Yeah, so if the ball just hits like that, you get a point. Ready, set, go. Keep going. First one to get 3.
On the fly or can it bounce?
On a fly. If you get it in, you get a point. Yeah. Maddie's got 1.
2.
It's got to hit on a fly, so you hit a little bit hard, Maddie. Ooh, right over. That's good. So you can see this. There it is. Here we go. Maddie's got 2. One more, Maddie.
What? I got that in.
3. Yeah, I know. All right, so that's a good job. All right. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to move Spasko so she doesn't get hurt. Okay, and both of you guys come on over here.
Oh no, my phone.
Spasko, you probably should stand over. And Maddie right there. And notice that what I put on the wall, and it's not a big spot.
Oh, here.
Okay, is I have some tape, some painter's tape. This is 36 inches high. This is it's about 5 feet high, and we have a box. And all you're going to do is we're going to back loose a little bit. I'm going to bounce the ball, Maddie, and you got to get it in the box. The first person who gets 3 wins. So hit 1. You got 1. Go, Kirsten. Come on up. Split step. Good. Nope. 1-0, Maddie. So, yep, 1-1. 2-1, Maddie's winning. 2-2. Nope, we're not giving it to you. And there it is, we'll give you that one. All right, so there we go, and we'll do that off of the forehand, and now we're going to do the same thing off of the backhand side. Okay? Nope, here you go, Kirsten. Yep. Nope. Yep, there's 1. 1-1.
I'm gonna beat up the wall.
Yep, 2-1. 2-2. Maddie's feeling the pressure. No! Oh! Mom can win. It's over. Mom wins. All right, good job. All right, so that was that one. And the last drill that we are going to do is we are going to use the stepper again, okay? So let's grab the stepper. You don't have to do it, yeah.
Why does she not have to do it?
And again, you could use it with a weighted racket, or you could use it with a non-weighted racket, depending on how you feel. Okay. And again, Maddie is gonna start off first, going to the backhand side, and I'm gonna go to the forehand side, and the reason why, again, I wanna repeat that, is because I'm left-handed. Here's kind of that racket. As I'm left-handed, and we don't want to hit each other. Okay, now, again, you could do this at home. Remember, this is your steps, and they're going up. So that would be my forehand side. Maddie, she has her step, and she's going up to the forehand side. All right? So this is, here we're going to do it. So we're going to go up, tap, tap, right, open, forehand, come up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Kirsten, can you count for me?
5. 5.
And what I like about this is not only are we doing a little bit of conditioning right here, okay, by pushing up and coming down, is I'm also working on technique, okay? And technique is so, so important, okay? 10. Good. All right. Now, if we were in our house and this was the steps going up, we'd have to go the opposite way. So, Spasko, you'd probably have to go back that way.
I'm moving.
Okay? And again, remember, the steps are now going up. Okay? So, here we go. Ready? Go up, tap, tap, outside foot.
Are we not doing forehands?
Oh, I just went the wrong way on the steps. I just killed myself. Okay, sorry. Too much oxygen. All right, here we go. Ready? Let's try it again. Tap, tap. We got Kirsten. He counting?
3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10. Good job. All right, Maddie. Good. High five. Excellent. All right, and the last drill, I'm pulling my wife back off the chair right now. Okay? And I do like it when people do drills that they have their racket in their hand. Okay? So, here we go. Everybody. Kirsten, you want to grab a racket? You grab one of those. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll use the heavy one. Here, I have another one right here.
Okay.
Okay, and again, we can do this as a family. All right? Kirsten, you're right behind Maddie. And we're all going to face Spaska and right in the line. Kirsten, jumping over the line.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to do the first 20. Then Maddie's going to do the next 20. And then Kirsten's going to do the next 20. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20.
All right, good job, everybody. All right, this was a lot of fun today. Family conditioning, family tennis. Again, I highly recommend. This is a lot of fun. Do it with the family. It's a good exercise. Guys, you have fun?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you
awesome.
for coming.
Thank everybody. Thank Kirsten. Thank Maddie. Thank my producer, my director, Spaska. Spaska, thank you very much. All right, everybody, have a great day. We'll see you next week. Bye.